Good morning, guys, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome to this Minecraft play. As I promised, we were gonna do a little bit of Minecraft on this channel, and this is about to happen now. Now, we won't be doing just the vanilla Minecraft, but we will also be playing around with a lot of mods, and in the end we will be heading all the way up to the moon, although that is the sun. Not sure if there is a mod yet where you can go to the sun, but well, if that happens in the future, we will have a big enough place to get started and sorted for going to that star as well. So, I have played around with a few mods over recent, and some of the mods I've been playing with have been IndustrialCraft, Buildcraft, Red Power, and a few of these things, and trying to figure them out. And something I have discovered is that there are a lot of tutorials, but only at the high end and really advanced levels. So this is meant to be going through the things from day to day. And I will be doing a lot, unfortunately, off camera, because I can't really imagine that it will be fun for you guys to watch me just go on farm and dig and go hunt for tons of items. Now, the seed for this map, I will bring it up on the screen right now, but you will also find it below in the description of this video so that you can use this map as well. Up there where you saw me come in on this map is where we started, and you will also start on this particular seed. So if you look straight into the sunset, well, the sun will go up there, so you just turn your back toward the sun, you will see this nice little mountain here. And I've scouted this area a little bit already. As I said, I will be doing a few things off camera, mainly because there is so much you need to gather, and I think that from the correspondence I've had, the comments, the mentions, the tweets, everything like that, it's the actual constructions of items that people want to see more than there is the farming bit. But we will be playing through a lot of each sections as we go along. I have already established a base, and I will be taking you through the base on this first episode here, just to give you guys a little bit of information. I haven't really built too much of the advanced stuff yet. You can see here, all we have is a pulverizer. And as I mentioned, IndustrialCraft was part of the Tekkit package before. I like that mod, but they have apparently decided to go in another direction. And we have to make do with another thing. I believe that this is the thermal pack, actually. Yes, this is the thermal expansion. So you will have to play with Minecraft 1.6.4 in order to be able to play around with these. But don't worry, you still have the very convenient paint the objects when you use the tools. You can hold click and just drag stuff. Now, this add-on has tons of mods on it, so it might be a little bit laggy sometimes on my poor little computer, because I'm recording a high-definition video at the same time. So, let's pass the 9 over here, and I will be showing you the area a little bit, and then discuss a little bit more about what I want to do with this tutorial. As I mentioned, a lot of tutorials are available on how to use Tekkit and use different mods. But a lot of them are quite complicated, and more often than not I've actually come across sort of condescending comments like, oh, if you don't know how to do this, then hello, something. Were you that interested in listening to what I had to say? That's promising. Quite condescending comments actually coming through from a lot of video makers regarding these mods, saying that, oh, if you don't know how to do this, then, well, don't bother. And it's like, no, please do bother. Please ask me questions, because I love this mods. This is a really fantastic mod package, I should actually say, because there are several mods in the Tekkit. And there are unfortunately very few descriptions on how to build and craft and construct things. So, this is the reason mainly that I started this channel, started this particular gameplay, because I love Minecraft. I think it's one of the most fantastic games there is out there. And yeah, graphics isn't everything, but listen to me, I'm quite old, so when we started playing, we actually had pixel graphics. I really do mean pixel graphics, as in you could really see one of these blocks was just 1 pixel instead of 64 by 64 as it is in this particular texture pack. Alright, so this is the mountain that you see from the other end when you come into this seed, and I thought this looks fantastic. I mean, look here, it's even already pre-built holes. It's like made to build some kind of laboratory or something in there. There are also tons of resources around, like water, coal. I discovered cows. There are sheep down here. So this little island just right there are sheep. This little outcropping here has a perfect section where it would be easy to build a sort of a fishing pond or something. There are quite a few deep crevices, so you can go down and explore really quickly. But I'll show you what I did in order to get materials, because I discovered a ravine far down. And I've been playing through this map completely on survival mode, so I do not really know what is that far beyond in the horizon. But you can see you have easy access to cows, although I didn't see them up on the mountain there before. That must be some kind of new breed of cow that are really, really brave. Not sure if it's part of this expansion. Parkour cows. Could be a section. Yes, so introduction. We have what we need. We have cows, we have sheep, and we have pigs in the jungle, but I haven't found a village nearby, so I haven't found any carrots yet. As with normal Minecraft, the first nights are all about gathering resources and everything, and as you can see, I already have a few items. I have an iron sword, still running around with stone picks and everything. I have managed to deck myself out with a little bit of armor. Also here, this is what I believe to be an oil pool or something, which makes me think that this is one of the best seeds I've ever stumbled on. I discovered it completely by random, but you're more than welcome to take the seed number from the description below. We have cats around, so if I can get fishing started, I'm hoping to be able to tame quite a few of them and place them evenly around, so I don't have to worry about creepers coming in. Because this dark section in this hollowing here tends to spawn quite a lot of mobs. So I would advise the first thing you do during the night, during the first night, if you have the opportunity, is to craft tons of torches and just light the entire place up. You can see I've spread torches out all over the place. It's also a common tactic I use whenever I play a Minecraft map. If I want to play above ground, I just make sure I light the place up really, really well. It's not a safe measure, really, but it will keep a lot of the mobs away, and you get a little bit more freedom to be able to work during the night. I've also blocked certain sections off, so I made a wall that is 2 blocks high, so there is no real imminent danger of any mobs being able to come through from this side. And I've just started building around here. Also did a small kind of oak tree farm up here. And I'm going to show you something that I really like with one of the mods in this add-on. It's called Treecapitator. And if you have an axe in your hand and you chop on the bottommost block of a tree, you can chop anywhere, but depending on where you chop, everything above it will instantly be chopped through and drop down. Anything below will still be kept in place. So, well, actually, I'm going to stop. I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to use this one to not spend too much time. The drawback is that you will have to spend so much more time chopping just one block, but I believe that it's the same time as you would have chopped each block available in the tree. So there you see, and everything just falls down, but it leaves every block underneath it. So there you go, and it's a lot quicker to chop just one block. So it has some kind of calculation it makes to make it worth it to take these. So here we go. Jumping back out of this trench. So here we go. Yes, and as you saw, everything dropped all at once. Oh, we're getting hungry. So it really makes it easy to farm oak trees, which I found to be quite a hassle. So I have the Treecapitator mod even when I'm playing vanilla Minecraft, because it's just a time saver, really. It's not many seconds that you do save, but it is enough when you have an oak tree where instead of just building straight up and it's easy to chop them down, they grow up, and then there's a random piece out there, and there's a random piece out there. And I can see that there are a few pieces of stuff up there. So, yeah, let's get wood and these things. Alright, yes, explaining this place a little bit more, we grabbed a little bit of food, and as I told you, I've just started gathering a few things, grabbed a few cows to make sure that we had everything we needed. Cows is what I advise you to grab instantly, and it was really easy, so I just lit up the place on the first night, crafted torches, put away a few of the seeds, and then I went down digging and found myself 3 pieces of iron, ran back up and made myself a bucket so I could pour some water in here, and then I made a small farm so that we have wheat and we can feed our cows, make small cows, calves. I don't really know what the technical term would be, but anyway, this is where I plan to build the Tekkit base, and as I said, we will be heading all the way up to the moon, and I believe this expansion even has the ability to go to Mars. I am not certain about that, but we don't know. Alright, continuing on. As I said, there are a lot of crevices around, but I decided to take this place because I could kind of fence the area in. So I went down to a pit here, and it is a sort of divot, some kind of bump down. It's not this far down, but I took it down a few steps, so you see sort of where I am. There's where I placed the bed, there's the crevice, and this section here. So I made myself a big long stair, and I just went down, and when I came down here I noticed I sort of missed this crevice a little bit, so I had to kind of flatten it out a bit. So I missed it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's probably not exactly just 45 degrees down, but anyway, this is a really nice place I found, and it got tons of ores available all over the place. Do be careful in this section here, because there was a lot of mobs spawning, and there still are quite a few of them, so be careful if you're going down here without armor, because you might need it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna show you around a little bit down here. I've lit up the place quite a lot already, and as you can see, the resources are still flowing thick everywhere. We have oil, resources, tons of iron, and tins, and ores, and coppers, and you name it. I'll also see what I can do about adjusting the darkness of the picture, because I know that Fraps is currently recording the darker areas very black, so it's difficult to see. But I'll see what I can do with the video editor about that. So, well, this is the map, and the seed below in the description can be used if you want to start this as well. And as I said, I will be doing quite a few things off screen, just to save you guys a lot of time, not having to sit and look through too much of the items. I'll explain how far I've got already, and it is really not that far. I've just created a pulverizer, which is, well, in my opinion, one of the first steps that you should take if you're playing Tekkit or IndustrialCraft or Buildcraft. I think it has to be IndustrialCraft because they have the pulverizer, or macerator as it's called. And it's this device over here. And what it does once I have managed to power it up is that it will take the ore samples I have here and it will pulverize it and output 2 ores. You can then connect it or chuck the output into a furnace, or you can even make an electric furnace or an induction furnace or your preferred tool of choice and smelt it really quickly, and you will have 2 pieces of ingots for 1 ore piece put in. which will really save you a lot of time in the beginning. So I advise that is the first port of call for you to do. Well, do let me know what you think about this, and if you have been looking for a decent in-depth Tekkit tutorial taking you through all and every single piece there is. Obviously I will be trying to do my research as thorough as possible, but I'm only human, so if I do miss something, please let me know in the comments below. Respond with a video on your own if you have the opportunity. And most of all, share this content with other people, because I really like this mod and add-on, and I would love to see a lot more support for the people behind it, because this is a fantastic job and it adds so much more to Minecraft without ruining it. So many mods that adds on to games just ruin things, or well, I shouldn't accuse them of ruining things, but this pack here is an add I actually feel contributes to Minecraft. So rather than just making it something else, it builds on. Because for all of you that have played Minecraft, you know, you start in the overworld, you dig through, you get some items, you go down, you get diamonds, then you get Obsidian, you build a portal, you go down to the Nether, you gather some material, you build your cauldron, you build your little house. Once you have suits and armors and enchantments and everything, you start go hunting for the end portal, and then you go kill the dragon, and that's it. Now, yes, you can do it in this as well. If I want to, I can do only the Minecraft part. But if I want to go to the moon, that is currently a half moon, I will be able to do so. And it adds an extra dimension to it. And dimensions is also something that we will be playing with here, because we will be pulling stuff from the Nether automatically and bringing it up to us here in the overworld. And if there's something the Nether have that really lacks below, well, lacks up here in the world, is lava. We can get tons of lava up, and for those of you that are a little bit more savvy, you know that lava means energy, and that is something that we truly need in this Minecraft version. Energy, and lots of it. Until next time guys, peace out and keep Minecrafting.